All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live. You know, you heard last week that CU Boulder told students not to wear offensive Halloween costumes, including cowboy outfits or geisha girls, because it's all racist. You do what they say as authoritarians, or you're racist. Hallmark has now removed from its ornaments and clothing, deck the halls without the gay apparel, happy apparel. The word gay means happy. It was a gay day. Well, now you can't use that. It's hateful. I agree with that. I love the authoritarianism. And the California sheriff's deputies, of course, shot and killed the 13-year-old with a toy gun. They blame it on the Second Amendment. So I thought we would engage in some political incorrectness. Come on in here. Leanne McAdoo, right over here, folks, is a absolute, total, and complete thought criminal. And there she is, folks. I don't know if we are feeling lucky here, but she's here. And folks, this is you go ahead and take a seat there. She's a serious thought criminal, and I'll tell you what I'm really worried about here is that you actually have guns there, and people are kicked out of school now. They're arrested for toy guns, even in their own backyard if they're orange. Those are silver, and of course are little mini guns and aren't real, but they kind of look real. Maybe you should be arrested. I'm
definitely going to go out and see if I can get shot. I took off the caps just to scare people. That's what I do. But listen, you not only have toy guns, and you're obviously in a Halloween costume, you're also wearing a cowboy outfit, which is racist. That's actually racist that you would suggest that this is a costume and that this isn't my everyday attire. I am a cowboy. Well, I guess we've got to only then go to the people that run the universities and the government and do what they say to make sure we're in compliance. They just run our lives. Exactly. You don't know what is going to offend people. Everyone is so sensitive now. And no one wants to get sued and run around. And well, the answer to this tyranny, it's not political correctness, is to be politically incorrect. Because you notice now brown bags are, you kicked out of government if you have those in Seattle. And then now they're expanding it on to cowboy hats. So we need to just understand this is a cult of control freaks. Yeah, that's probably the most offensive thing about my outfit is that I'm not actually wearing a cowboy hat. So well, listen, if you stand up, I want to show people some more insensitivity. The first cowboys are actually from Mexico, and so that's why the classical Western dress people think is from Texas. They actually, there's that light right there. It's also racist. It's black. I mean, we chose not so it would blend in because we're racist. And of course, the light back there was white, so that's racist as well. Very much so. But the whole issue is that's Spanish style, those holsters and the engraving on the gun. So you're actually putting down people from Mexico. I mean, it's not that you think that's a cool style and adopted it like Westerners did. It's that you hate Mexicans. Right. Exactly. And in fact, your cowboy hat has some Mexican Spanish, which is really Spanish styling. So that's also anti-Spain. Well, I'm going more for like a bandita. So I just want to appropriate all culture. Do you want to apologize? Insensitive. Do you want to apologize to everybody out there? Well, what about prisoners? Your shirt is striped. That's been used for prisoners occasionally. I'm a burglar. Yes. So now you're making fun of inmates. I am. I just want to offend everyone this holiday. But that's what it's about. Because the globalists work for foreign banks that are destroying the country. They want to change the subject and teach us we're bad so they can actually take all of our liberties collectively. They don't want us to get together, McAdoo. Speaking of that, let's talk about how difficult it was to find these toy guns. I had to go to like 7 different stores, and they were all like, "Oh no, after Sandy Hook, we don't have toy guns in the stores anymore." And I was like, "What? All of the toys have guns. You know, they're little toys. They carry guns, but kids cannot have these little fake." I was like, "So you don't have?" And you can get video games for kids where you kill people all day, designed by the Pentagon to condition them to be killers. But you as an adult, you're bad. Toy guns. Well, they are arresting people for water guns. Right. Did you know if you shoot your boyfriend with a water gun, you'll be arrested? Oh, yeah. Like the girl in Florida. Tell you what, stay there, criminal.
Now you can watch The Alex Jones Show live as it happens at Infowars.com/show.
You'll find links to all of our content there and a free 15-day trial for Prison Planet TV.
More than 60 movies and documentaries all in one place at Infowars.com/show.
Leanne McAdoo, I got serious news coming up in the next segment. Sheriff Nick Finch down in Florida, where they have state laws that are obviously unconstitutional to arrest people that legally have firearms under some parts of the law, but not under others, where it's the cop's discretion. He said, release this guy with no criminal record that was carrying a gun in his car. and they indicted him. The judge said, we're going to try to convict him. The jury did not convict him. That's jury nullification. You don't just have the ballot box. You have the grand jury box and the jury box, folks. Then you got the cartridge box we're trying to avoid, 1776 box. And you've got the soap box. There's a bunch of boxes here. But, the most important is the soul box in your heart and the brain box, which is called the terrorist box, because they don't want you thinking. They want to tell you everything. Deck the halls, la, 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 gay apparel, blah, 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 just committed thought crime. Hallmark's banning all that. Don't be a cowboy. Universities all over are saying this. Don't be a geisha girl. Because when you dress up like a geisha girl, you do it to be racist. Well, no, we say it's insensitive for you to go out and do that and have fun. Or to be an astronaut. You do that to be mean to the astronauts. It's total psychological tyranny. Like beyond the dystopic novels that have been written. But McAdoo, tell folks about your experience trying to get this gunfighter outfit. Obviously a children's toy. In fact, I think at Christmas there's photos of me getting actually that set. Stand up and show the terrorists out there that are watching. Again, right there, ladies and gentlemen, you could not find this. And they told you that it's dangerous. Tell folks what they said.
Well, the guy at the store, I was like looking all over. I'm like, don't you have cowboy stuff here? And
oh, racist?
Yeah, he was like, we don't have a racist section. But he said, after Sandy Hook, we had to take all the guns out of the store. This was at, can I say the name?
Yeah, of course.
Toys R Us. And they're like, we don't sell that here anymore. And because parents were complaining that we don't want to push that gun culture on children.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 calls from Bloomberg's office.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, this is Texas. You don't have...
We need to tell Toys R Us we're not ever coming to you. Who wants to go there anyways? Go to the little toy shops. But you said you went all over and couldn't find the terrorist weapons.
Exactly. I did. I went to several different toy stores. I went to the Halloween store. The only thing they had at the Halloween store was like this big, ugly, clearly fake looking, and because that's what they have to be, bright or see-through, transparent, in order to be safe.
And then the cops shoot a kid and now say we have to basically get rid of all toy guns, when we've always had toy guns and didn't have this happening as often. We had cops shoot at a guy in Austin who got out of his car at a routine traffic stop with his wallet.
Exactly.
I mean, now we got to ban wallets because the cops are playing all these executioner games and think we're target practice?
Right. Why isn't it the police and then the cop that shot the 13-year-old boy, he was a firearms instructor. He trained all of his colleagues in how to not use excessive force. So here he shoots a 13-year-old kid after 10 seconds, 7 times. And the gun that the kid had a transparent center. So it was following the protocol for a toy gun on the street. So why isn't he in any trouble? It's insane. Like, why can't we hold these people accountable?
No, but exactly. But see, government and controlled media, it's all about how we're bad. We're causing problems.
Right.
We need to give our rights up.
Toy guns are the problem.
But then ignore what they're up to, what they're doing, and then point out that guns have made crime go down massively, the FBI's own statistics. So I guess you're going to be out in Austin tonight in that racist outfit.
Definitely. I have several racist outfits to choose from. I'm going for the most racially insensitive.
Well, more power to you. We've got to counter these people that want to control our thoughts. They are the thought criminals trying to restrict our free speech. Thank you, Leanne McAdoo.
Jakari Jackson here, and I want to talk to you for a second about water. You know about ProPure, our flagship water purification system, but check out some of our portable water filter products at InfoWarsStore.com. The clearly filtered water pitcher. Also, for those of you on the go, we have the Athlete Edition filtered water bottle and the RAD Eliminator Pro filtered sports bottle that removes radiation. And keep in mind, we have replacement filters for all of these products. The ever-popular grab-and-go bag favorite, the Life Straw, the Crystal Quest shower filter system, and the Aquapod kit, great for mass storage of water. And while you're at the InfoWars shop, pick up a copy of our latest book, 31 Days to Survival. You can find all this and more at the InfoWarsStore.com. And don't forget, it's your support that funds our operation. Sign up for our free newsletter at InfoWars.com/newsletter.